Byeon Woo-seok, from breakout star to fantasy lead. Following the massive success of Lovely Runner, Byeon Woo-seok has become one of the most sought-after actors in South Korea. Known for his emotional depth, on-screen charm, and recent mainstream breakout, his next role marks a major shift in his career. On July 10, 2025, it was officially announced that Byeon Woo-seok will take on the lead role of Sung Jin-woo in Netflix's upcoming live-action adaptation of Solo Leveling. This marks his first entry into large-scale fantasy action, positioning him at the center of one of the most high-stakes K-drama projects currently in production. Why this role is a turning point. Sung Jin-woo is not a typical romantic lead. He begins as the weakest hunter in a world of deadly monsters and ends up commanding an army of shadows, feared by gods and humans alike. It's a role that demands physical transformation, psychological complexity, and the ability to carry a dark, action-heavy narrative across multiple episodes. For Byeon Woo-seok, the role is both a risk and a career-defining opportunity. If successful, it will establish him not just as a beloved actor, but as a versatile lead capable of anchoring globally marketed fantasy IP. The transition from youth dramas to high-budget fantasy places him in the same trajectory as other crossover stars who've built long-term international careers. Solo Leveling is a South Korean webtoon and web novel franchise with global popularity. The anime adaptation, which premiered in 2024, won 9 Crunchyroll Anime Awards, including Anime of the Year. The story has amassed over 14.3 billion views globally, making it one of the most consumed Korean digital series ever. Netflix's live-action version is being co-produced with Kakao Entertainment and Sanai Pictures, with direction by Lee Hae-jun and Kim Byung-seo, both known for handling large-scale cinematic storytelling. This is not a low-stakes adaptation. It's a premium global series designed to appeal to fans of fantasy, anime, Korean dramas, and digital native storytelling. The challenges ahead. There are several challenges that come with adapting Solo Leveling, especially in live action. High visual expectations. The source material includes complex monster battles, massive dungeon environments, and shadow-based combat requiring extensive CGI. Character transformation. Sung Jin-woo evolves drastically across the story. The live-action portrayal needs to reflect not just the physical power-up, but also the shift in tone, confidence, and psychological weight. Fan expectations. With a deeply loyal fan base and a globally acclaimed anime, there's significant pressure to deliver a faithful adaptation that feels cinematic while still emotionally grounded. Byeon Woo-seok's performance will be under close scrutiny, not only because he's new to the fantasy action genre, but because Jin-woo's role is central to the series' success or failure. Why this casting matters. Industry view. This is more than a personal milestone for Byeon Woo-seok. It's also a major industry signal. Netflix is making a calculated bet that Korean fantasy properties, especially webtoons with international fandoms, can become globally marketable IPs. The casting of a romantic drama breakout star instead of a traditional action actor suggests that performance depth and emotional storytelling are being prioritized over brute force spectacle. If this adaptation succeeds, Byeon Woo-seok could become one of the few Korean actors to break through globally across multiple genres. Webtoon to live action pipelines could be fast-tracked, opening doors for other properties, Omniscient Reader, Tower of God, etc. It would mark a shift in how Netflix invests in Asian IP, transitioning from survival thrillers to large-scale fantasy universes. If it fails, it could slow or even halt the momentum behind live-action webtoon adaptations, especially those involving heavy VFX and non-traditional casting. What comes next? As of July 2025, the project has entered pre-production. Casting has been confirmed, scripts are reportedly finalized, and filming is expected to begin by late 2025. A premiere window in 2026 is likely, with global distribution through Netflix. In the meantime, Solo Leveling Season 2, Anime, is also in production, setting up a potential synchronized release strategy between animated and live-action storytelling.